On behalf of the Kajit team, I'd like to share with you the new features we have added to Sentinel. The version of this release is Sentinel 4.6. The main feature we have introduced in this release is a new user called the Media Checkout user. This new user role will have access to the Media Center page. The Media Center page follows a library checkout model, which facilitates the Media Checkout user in tracking and managing devices that can be checked out from their Media Center. The Media Checkout user can define the borrower ID, set a due date when the device must be returned, and extend the due date for checked out devices. The Media Center page shows each device's Media Center status such as checked out, checked in, overdue, or available. All the users in Sentinel will have access to the Media Center page. However, if you would like to have a user restricted only to the Media Center page, then you can request to designate them as a Media Checkout user. I will go ahead and log in as a Media Checkout user so that you can see the functions that are available to this user. Once logged in, notice that the only area available is the Media Center page. None of the other pages are available to this user. A quick snapshot of all the devices in the account is provided. Total number of devices that are available, number of devices that have been checked in, have been checked out, or even overdue. From the device table, the user will see information about each device that is available for them to manage. For this user role, there are 4 valuable fields that are of quite importance. These are the borrower ID, the Media Center status, the due date, and the filter group. The actions that the Media Checkout user will have depend on whether the device has been checked in or checked out. For instance, if the device has been checked in, the only available action is to check out the device. From the checkout modal, a borrower ID is required, and the naming convention can be defined by the Media Checkout user. A due date is required. Also, a filter group can be defined, and this can range from on a case-by-case basis. For example, this is Smith Jane. She's in the 11th grade. The due date will be next month, and the filter group would be set to older student. A note can be added, such as device is missing cover, so that next time Jane returns a device, she does not get in trouble. Once the device has been checked out, the status changes to checked out. For devices that are checked out, there are 2 available functions, and that is to check in the device or change the due date. Check-in is simply a confirmation that the Media Checkout user has received the device. Once the device is checked in, the status changes to checked in. The other function is to change the due date. This extends the time when the device must be returned. If the device is overdue, the status will be overdue, and notice that the borrower ID, the due date, and all the additional information about that device is colored in red. Additionally, a historical record is provided per device of the time that it's been checked in or checked out. This concludes the demo for Sentinel version 4.6 and the new user role Media Checkout user. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out to the Kajit team via the Knowledge Center.